Okay. Air signs. Every day is a wonderful day, and today is your day. How are you? It's the Star Seeking coming to you with divine guidance, inner peace, and inspiration for your walk through the Neptune transit. Now, this message is a general message, so please feel free to like what you love what you like, and leave what you don't. These are messages that are going to get you through the next 7 months. So please just take this as a guidance and watch the face come on through. First message is going to be for Gemini. Gemini, how are you? I hope you're doing well today. And I don't know if I have everything. I hope you can hear me now. And currently, there's no one watching, so I'm just going to go ahead and start this reading. So that when you turn on the video, you will have a message. And one more time, we'll get started. Now, I'm using my TOD deck, and so this is more so to guide you on your path, obviously help you get your mind right for things, and let's get started. Ooh, your first card is your Chariot. That's a very good sign. You're headed towards victory. All right, and you have your self-determination going on here. All right, and it's all about going forward with your pleasure. It's going to take you letting go of your futile thoughts to achieve your success, and your keep your emotions balanced. All right, you may have to go inside to determine your good works, to make your plans, but you're definitely going to have to make sure, Gemini, that you stay out of negative thinking, negative thoughts, negative, whole negative mindset, because that could bring you into a tower moment, which means you'll bring your own self into your own pains and the things that you're manifesting, because, along with resigning from doing anything that is positive for yourself, because your emotions will be thrashed, so to speak. 1 second, I'm going to tell you what house these this transit is working with you. So you're going to have to do due diligence, and yeah, keep your mind going forward. Cut the cords to all the negativity and let your emotions flow. This came out upside down, but I don't do reversals. It was just a misplaced card. Yeah, keeping you balanced and focused on your goal. You got, I'll name all these out for you in a second here. Okay, so starting out, let's get you going. I have a little message for you. Okay, so Gemini. First off, as far as your physical, you want to make sure that you're paying attention to your arms, your legs, and your knees. Okay. Now, all of this is going to be like a new beginning for you, because yours is going to be in the 10th house of your career and your reputation. Okay. Because it's going to be in Capricorn. So it's also going to be about your ambitions. So it's going to be the starting of your ambitions in your career, and you're going to have to keep your reputation in a great place, and you're going to be meeting things in a step-by-step manner to build your structure and maintain your ambitions. And you're also going to have to set up boundaries, right? So you're going to have to, what I would say is, bind yourself from the negativity. Self-control have self-control, because you have leadership to take care of right now. You're in an angular house. You have to take control of yourself. You must take control. You have all the power. Okay. So when you're crossing people, uncross them. Just blow them some some nice air. But really, you're gonna be more so grounded in your thoughts more than than usual because you're gonna be in a Capricorn house, right? The house of Capricorn. All right. But what the thing of it is you're seeking pleasure, and pleasure, you'll find pleasure in this transit. You're going to find pleasure in this transit. You have the 6 of cups right here. The 6 of cups is letting you know you've come back into an emotional rebalance, and as you can see golden. Everything is golden along with the copper wires behind it. And so copper is like everything needs copper. That's the perfect energy conductor, the conductor of energy. And forgive me because there's a lot of Mercury going on right now, and Mercury is in Capricorn right now. So that's where you are. So my head's kind of going a little jumbly. All right. So you want to make sure that you're following what's called rejuvenation in your emotions, following the pleasure. What makes you feel good is what's going to make you get through all of this instead, because you also got the 7 of swords. So the 7 of swords lets us know that you could be receiving or facing a lot of negativity coming into you, or you could be putting out a lot of negativity by thinking negative of yourself. So that's something you're gonna have to like give up on, let go of, and stop doing. Like just release all the negative thoughts. And you know what? This transit lasts for about 7 months. So it just Neptune just went direct on the 3rd of December. So it's something that you want to make sure that you're going to realize that it's a progression. This is a progressive thing, but you're determined for success. You're determined to build success. All right. So you have the Taurus here, you have the moon in Taurus. Okay. All of the planets are working for you, all the universal energies are working for you to go forward for your success. So that's the message for you. But it's going to, again, take you keeping your emotions balanced with the 4 of cups. Again, you got golden cups. That means you are the valuable one. You have the pink lotus above, and that's letting you know that it's real love that it's gonna take to keep you in balance. You know, if you look at the water here in this image, you can see that the water is not overflowing into the bottom cups. So it's really you being grounded in your emotions. And I would say just keep your mind in gratitude. You know, go deep inside. You got the hermit here, which is the opposite. This represents Virgo. So it's the opposite of you, Gemini. The Virgo sign is the grounded in the thoughts, more analytical, be more analytical. So just, you know what, think before you speak, or plan before you take actions, right? And all of this is going to be in positivity because you are about to start something new and get these works done in order to get you to the highest point. You know, you're doing it with perfection. If you can see the triangle in the center is a pyramid, you have wheels around it. So you're going to be developing systems. That's natural for you because you're the 6th house. So you're going to keep on, actually, you're not the 6th house, my bad, but you're going to be in the point where you're blowing everyone away. As you can see, the wheels are turning, it's blowing everyone away. And it might even be with your communications. Okay. This is your potential, Gemini. But the thing of it is in your heart, you're going to have to flush out, you know, use your power to flush out your rationale, to flush out your logic, to flush out every painful thought. And I'll be doing the Chiron reading next, just so you know. I'll be doing the Chiron reading next, and that's why everybody's going through so much pain and anguish, because we have Mars retrograde in your sign, Gemini, and that's where a lot of, it could be arguments, or you could be focusing on your strategies but being impatient. So you want to make sure that you're not letting this 9 of swords mindset get the best of you for the next 7 months. Okay. This is where you want to use your imagination as far as Neptune goes, because Neptune is the planet of imagination. It's actually the 8th wonder of the world, which means it is the 8th planet from the sun. And also, it's the higher octave of Venus. So you want to keep It's a spiritual octave of love. So you want to keep going in your imagination locked in because it's also Neptune is also an ice giant planet. It's like the blue planet. You can look it up and you'll see that if you keep your imagination locked on love and being spiritually refined, better than you've ever been to yourself, improve that area of your life, you will avoid towers because the all-seeing eye is rectifying everything that's going on. And this is again, this is a Mars card. I don't know if you can see the icon of Mars through my artwork. Okay. So just make sure that whatever you're going through, you may be going through a tower right now. It could be that there's a tower headed for you. It may not. But what you want to do is keep a level headed and a stable mind in it, because I believe Mars comes out of retrograde. Um, on the 12th of January. So that's going to be a little time here. That's going to take us through the seasons of giving. And you just want to make sure that you're staying in a positive way and not losing it in your emotions. Okay. Restricting your emotions, it might be just restricting it from being negativity instead of so you can stay positive. You have Saturn right here, Saturn and Pisces. Now, Pisces likes to overflow and be unconditional with love and just love everyone and see the good in everyone because Pisces is the most mature sign. However, you want to make sure that when it comes to your emotions, you're using your better judgment so that you don't end up back in this. I'm in pain. I want to get back at people, retaliate because you have Mars in your sign right now. Stay focused and prudent on everything you do, even if it seems like it's not ready. You got the eight of discs right here. And you might look at things like, oh my gosh, everything I'm doing, but it's not everything I'm doing looks good, but it's not turning into what I want to. Yeah, you have the sun in Virgo. Okay. So those are like, that's a sign of the new seasons where everything starts to rise up. So it really is a beginning thing. It's a new beginning thing. And like I said, you're in the house of Capricorn, which is your career and your reputation. Okay. So you want to make sure that you cut the cords to everything that's breaking down your creativity. Put your mind, your heart, your soul, your spirit, your body, your strength, your truth, and walk forward. Keep going forward. Just make sure you cut it. Just be determined to cut away everything that's not working for you so that you can let your love flow with a loving protection on yourself. Okay. You got the Princess of Cups. Okay. That's Venus in every water sign. So allowing your emotions, taking your emotions away from being resigned, right? Where it makes you all grumpy and you feel maybe depressed or, just dilapidated, but you want to feel as though you have more than enough love to give in your career, in your and towards your reputation. So you want to present yourself in more of a positively spirited way and let that flow. And watch out for things that knock you off point because this is a karmic move for you right now. It's a karmic. Stay on point. If you look right here, this is the Libra card. It's also making the adjustments, keeping things in balance, keeping things in truth, making sure you're maintaining your good karma. If anybody's going to get, the short end of the stick, just make sure that it's not you. You keep yourself in balance, right? And then again, get started. Stay focused on your goal. Use that power that you have right there. You got a Sagittarius, the king, you have the knight, which is the king in other decks. You have the Sagittarius fire going on right here. Also, it's like the Scorpio to Sagittarius, right? So you want to make sure that you're letting your fire flow at the same time. It's going to be intense. So allow your spirit to stay in the most positive way. Now, I'm going to clarify. We have the 7 right here and the 9. Those are very sharp swords, With your feudal mind, with your 7 right here, with your 7 right here, it could be that you're facing a lot of negative energy or you're thinking a lot of negativity. So it could be you don't believe you have the opportunity, you don't believe you have the love that you deserve. It could be that everything you're doing is restricted. You think everything is restricted. It could be that you think that you can't imagine anything going for you, or you can't even see anything coming through in your mind, like your ideas aren't forming or whatever. But it is definitely going to come in this time. The energy is working for you because it's going to be highly inventive, and it may even be shocking because you have the seven of swords, and this is the moon in Aquarius. All right. So let's clarify these here. Those two need a little clarification here and give you, yeah, see, focus on your universe. Oh, and stay out of depressions, right? Stay out of depressions, stay out of sorrow. Look, this is your message. And imagine the sun shining on you. Let's go through this right here. Okay. As we started out, you have Cancer. This is letting you know your emotions. You want to be more nurturing towards your goals. You have all of the elements: fire, water, air, earth, every direction, north, south, east, and west, including above and below, because you have the Holy Grail going for you. You want to make sure that you're focusing on that which is positive, nothing that is negative, because your universe is at stake. You have something very good coming to you even if you don't know it right now. Universe is saying that you have wonderful things coming to you. So let go of all the negative thoughts, or do not receive any negative thoughts. Do not believe people who tell you that you're not going to make it. Do not believe people who think that you don't deserve anything, because that will be the ones that are giving you these. Would be the thoughts, the painful thoughts. You got Mars and Gemini. So it's just like you'll be going out with a duplicitous version of anger. You'll be angry at people, you'll be angry at yourself. Let go of that, because that's what's creating a sense of depression, and it's taking everything upside down. It's making everything in your heart feel upside down, unworthy, unloving, unkind, things like that. You're full, it'll make you full of disappointments, along with the sorrows that come with it from blocking your mind. You won't be able to think right. You have Saturn in Libra right there. So Libra likes to stay balanced. Libra is an air sign as well. So you have a rock solid block right there, and it's causing all of your flowers, your spiritual energy to fall apart. So you want to keep on maintaining, because the sun is shining for you. Bring that sun into your heart and let it shine. That's your higher self. That's your jump for joy. That's your animated fun right there. Expressions of going to the highest place and letting the sun shine on all of your shadows in your heart. All right. So it is a new beginning for you, Gemini. It's a new beginning for you. And I know that you're going through a lot right now. We all are, because, with you, you have Mars and it's retrograde directly in your sign. So it could be a sun, moon, or ascendant, but either way, you're feeling it. It's like a stop and go movement. As soon as you start going, things start slowing, or then they start slowing, and then you can't go when you want to. It could be something like that going on, but it's universal. So do not take it personally. And when you stop taking it personally, then you will see that, oh my gosh, it could just be, the season right now. It could just be, that the Starseed King is letting me know what really is good. So let's pull something. Since you're in the house of Capricorn, let's just make sure we pull a card for you with my crystal deck, and then we'll see what they want you to focus on. Let's see. I hope you are enjoying this reading. They must be. Ooh. All right. You got the House of Capricorn, and they're letting you know to set strong boundaries. That's exactly what this reading is about. You setting boundaries. All right. Set boundaries to your emotions, set boundaries to your thoughts, program yourself for your career and your reputation being better than ever before. You have black kyanite. Black kyanite will keep all the negative energies out, but also keep the negative, the people from crossing your boundaries as well. So it's a great form of protection. Let's give you another one here. I want to say, oh, well, we'll see. It always comes back out. See? There you go. Bring the light. Okay. Bring the light. You have citrine right here. Now that's for your solar plexus chakra, right? So you want to bring out your light through your confidence right there. You want to allow your finances to come to you. You want to allow yourself to burn off every negativity that is in your mind, causing your emotions to feel unbalanced. Okay. You don't want to have and you don't wanna be you don't wanna go into an anal retentive mindset, okay? You definitely don't wanna do that. You wanna feed your creativity. You wanna feed your creativity with the, cornelian. Now, what's cool about you receiving this one with the cornelian is that it is a fire crystal. So it's letting you know to use your fire in a creative way. Whenever you get angry Gemini, whenever you get angry, you want to make sure that you're using that kind of energy to transmute into positivity. It's more so like, oh, you want to piss me off? Okay. And you transfer it into, you know what I mean? Build your wealth, build your health, build your happiness through your own creativity. These are going to be the ideas that you take. Capricorn doesn't really take other people's ideas, they take responsibility. They know what they have to do and they take effective action towards it. So they naturally have boundaries to the BS of the people in the world. So this is your message, Gemini. Next is going to be Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Let me write that down. So use stamps. Libra, we're starting at 22. Okay. All right, guys. Doing this live stream stuff is new. I'm getting used to it. You have to get your setup ready and everything. So it's something that's gonna grow on me. So if you're when you see this video, I hope you know that this is an effort for your shadow breaking to shine the light on you and make sure that you are living a wonderful life. All of you guys. That's what I'm here for. That's what I do. It's a natural thing. The cards are tools. The cards are tools. And if I saw your birth chart, I could help you out even more. So just know there's a wonderful way to live your life when you follow the guidance of the universe because a lot of us don't believe in things such as, astrology or tarology or things like that. But you have to remember, when your car breaks down, do you believe anyone can fix it? You always have to go to someone that you don't know, unless you do know them, and you hope they can fix it, right? So I'm here just to let you know that you can fix it. You can get through this, all right? Hence the inspiration. I use my intuition because I've been gifted with intuition that I believe in. And that's where it's like one of those things where you just say, okay, this is what I have to contribute into the universe to help people heal and go forward in their life. So it's one of those things where I feel incredible about doing it for everyone who needs it and who receives it. And with the power of the universe, uh, this video will be distributed for you. Okay, Libra, are you ready? Oh, we already did that. Okay, you're starting out with the Knight of Wands. Okay, so let's first off, before we do this, and I'll get used to my process. Libra. Okay, so yours is going to be in your sixth house. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're doing whatever it takes and keeping your kidneys, your adrenals and your intestines healthy. So watch what you eat, eat things that maintain good your healthy kidney and your adrenals. So that means keeping things that keep you healthy as far as eating things that keep you energetic, all right? Because you're going to be in Virgo, Libra, you're an air sign. And so you're going to be going more so into your grounded thoughts as far as your Caden house. You're going to have a lot to do for this next 7 months. I think that's a wonderful thing for you, Libra. I'm actually a Libra sun. So, and you know what? It due to the fact that it's a cadent house, I think it's going to be everything that you've been wanting to do, like that. Okay, the go go. I think that's what's happening for you in the area of your work, your health systems of organization, and it's meeting balance, tuning, and perfect harmony along with beauty. Okay, Libra. Let's see your reading so far. They're letting you know. Get started. Okay. Get started on your vision. Initiate it. Get it initiated. Let go of the unreserved emotions, meaning like you got you got Saturn. You got Saturn and Pisces, okay? You got Saturn and Pisces. So, you might have been a little bit reserved and might even been low on your energy. So just let it go because the sun is shining for you, right? You got the sun card along with pleasure. So the universe is bringing you pleasure in there along with the change. You got the the two of this along with the transformation card, which is called the death card. So it's out with the old and in with the new. Bright ideas are coming to you swiftly with the Eight of Wands. And then you got your own card, which is you're about to make the adjustment that you've been waiting for. You're about to make the adjustment that you've been waiting for. Libra. That is wonderful. You got your own card. Let's see what this card is right here. Yes. So Libra gets to let the love flow. All right. You got to let it flow and do not worry about failure. The failure is the past. Cut the cords to everything that didn't go right, that didn't go well the way you wanted it to. Let it go. Let it go. Keep it out of your mind, okay? It makes you dreary and leery. It's not for you, Libra. It is not for you. It's not for me. It's time to come out of the darkness into the light, bringing out love into that light. All right. Then you let me just put these out right here because you got a really good message right here. Everything is grounding your thoughts. Okay. So start out with your visions, Libra. Start out to whatever it is that you've been wanting to, whatever that bright idea that you have been thinking of, it's time to start it. You got the king, the knight of wands. Okay. If you look at him, he has a fire torch in his hand, representing the ace of wands, okay? And in that torch, he's burning away every bit of negativity out of his vision, out of his imagination, out of his career, out of his business, everything, okay? And that is allowing you to let go of negative emotions and pouring out things that you don't that people don't deserve, okay? Because you're all about relationships. Okay. So you see that there's no water coming from the top. Okay. So in the center, that's representing your heart area and is letting you know that your higher self is telling you stop pouring out what you do not have. It's time for you to allow yourself to keep something to yourself. Focus on your health, focus on your systems and your priorities. Also, just know that the sun is shining for you. The sun is shining for you. And it's going to be a process right now because the sun is in Sagittarius. You should feel a lot more optimism. Allow yourself to go with the optimism and be in relationships with people who allow you to feel optimistic about your future. Okay. Also with people that allow you to feel the pleasure around, whether it is an intimate pleasure or their joy to be in a relationship, whether it's a friend or partner, such like that. You want to make sure that you're allowing yourself to feel the rejuvenation of your relationships, the pleasure of relationships instead of obligation. this it will be a change that'll be in a positive direction that will give you an infinite flow to what you want to do. Okay, because you got Jupiter and Capricorn right here. So Capricorn is all about their ambitions and walking forward. You got Jupiter in Capricorn, so it's all about the expansion of your ambitions. Okay, you're in the sixth house, so you know you're focusing on systems. Okay, systems of things, and it's also that is a cadent house. So yes, expect that you're going to have a lot to do, but for Libras, that's really good because there's been a lot of times where things have been kind of slow or held back, especially in whatever you're connected to, because relationships are connections. So it could be in your career, you know, your business, even in your imagination is opening up again with Neptune. And just a little bit about Neptune. Neptune is the eighth wonder of the world, which means it's the eighth planet from the sun. It's an ice giant. So it's also representing your dreams and your imagination. And what you're fixated on in those imaginations is where you want to kind of allow yourself to say, okay, I'm going to dream tonight about what it is that I'm planning. I'm going to allow my planet to go. And you're going to say, out with the old and in with the new. This is the transformation card called the death card, and it's representing a big fat Scorpio. And you really want to make sure that you allow yourself to intensely affect your imagination in a positive way. Okay. Also, allow these thoughts to come in with a solution. Be solution minded. Think of the rainbow as the promise of God. Look at the square behind there. That's just the problem. But if you see on top, you have a diamond, you figured it out. And that energy is going through everything you're doing with those red zigzag, like flame throwing directions in all directions. Okay. You have not only your left, your right, you have your up, your down, you have your north, your south, your east, your west, and your above and below working for you. Solution minded Libra. That's your favorite solution. And then what? You got your own card. Your own card is letting you know, stay on point. If you look real close, you can see that she is on her tippy toes, right? And maintain that is like balance perfection right here. Looking beautiful with the feathers on there. Looks like ostrich feathers right there. You have the blue and the dark blue, letting you know you have wisdom and comprehension of everything you do. So allow yourself to make the adjustment to who you are. And finally, Libra, now it's time for you to realize that you have the protection. Okay, you have the protection. You have the Princess of Cups. You have the protection and the beauty of love that you can express and show to other people. Now, the Princess of Cups is representing your ruling planet, which is Venus. She's the Venus of all of the water signs. So that's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So where you got this right here, you got the Pisces and you got the eight of cups right there. You want to allow yourself to remember that in your heart, there is a ton of love that is ready, willing, and able to flow if you just allow it to. But you're going to be smart right now because if you can look and see, you can see that the Princess of Cups is smart. She has protection over her heart right here with the tortoise in its own shell. Okay, then that earthly feeling is coming from the Virgo that's coming to you, right? And then also she has crystals that are coming through on her gown right there that's flowing open. Okay, those crystals are letting you know I'm seeing, I'm healed, and I'm seeing clearly all the things that I need to let go of in the past because I have a lot. With the swan on top of her head, she's thinking of everything that she can do to nurture and find connections that are spirited enough to stay with and loving and kindness enough to be able to flourish with, right? So also let go of every failure in your past. That's what the queen, sorry, the princess of cups was Just saying, with that fish right there, someone say a dolphin, but it's more so letting you know that the past is in the past. It's the end of your failure. You cannot allow your mind to stay in failure when you really want to be more abundant. You want to be uplifted and gifted, and that's where you want to be in harmony. So cut the cords. You got the you got the prince of swords. Do you see how his elbow is so high up? He's fed up. He's over people trying to take his creativity and use it for themselves, over being used, over being taken advantage of, and being uncreative. So you're coming out of that phase within this next 7 months, Libra, and you're bringing out the love. You got the princess and the prince. So this is letting you know you're the new beginning of the love, and the night. So the night is you're ordering the love. You have to command the love that it is that you're looking for. Do you see he's wearing green too? He's wearing green. So that's representing creativity. And his wings, he's on a horse. Doesn't it look like he's flying? So that's letting you know he's high on emotions. He's building those connections. He's seeking intense connections that he can flourish with and help other people as well. And coming out of that darkness with the inform with the inf got inspiration of fire and courage with the lion right there. He's bringing it out. His higher perceptions are coming. This is totally letting you know that this is about letting that imagination of your dreams come through. Okay. He has the higher perceptions. He was in the dark. He was totally in the dark, but now he's coming out with the light to do exactly what he needs to do. So he's calling all of his manifestations into order. And even though he's taking a break right now, it's to figure out what he wants and needs and all that he can distribute. Okay. So you got the Knight of Discs right there. That would normally be the King of Pentacles and other desks. So you want to listen to the power of the universe. Maybe it's this message that they want you to listen to. That's your choice. But you have the Hierophant here. If you look behind his head, he's coming from a place of love. He has the moon in Taurus. That's water for the earth to nurture all of the elements of earth. The seasons are following or are growing for you. And it's all about you doing your affirmations, using universal wisdom, and taking care of yourself, Libra. You wanna make sure that you're saying, "Okay, I do believe in myself. I do know that what I have in my mind is something that can flourish." You wanna keep focusing on things like that. That's what I would say, because that's what's gonna help you bring out new things. As you can see, this is the Princess of Discs, okay? This will be the Princess of Pentacles and other discs, okay? This one is letting you know that she's bringing out something new. She has so much more to give, and she's using the power of the universe to do it. And when I say she or he, it is not about gender, it's about the energy that you are. All of us have masculine and feminine energy, and this is what we're using to get where we're going, all right? We have to use both of our energies. Our masculine energy is our initiating energy, and our feminine energy is the energy that's coming from inside that says we need to develop things. So you have the idea and then you have the production. That's masculine and feminine. All right. So you want to make sure that you have a great idea of where you're coming from. But you know what? Before we go any further, let's clarify some of these cards, because you know what? You only have two, but we need to know a little bit more right here. So about your indolence, what has you going in an emotional way where you just say, I just don't feel like feeling like this anymore. Okay. It's your attitude. You got the Princess of Swords. Okay. You have all of the intelligence that it takes for you to be everything you choose to become right now. Okay. Just take the time to analyze everything that makes you creative, and do not go forward with arguments with other people. You can see the smoky clouds right there, right there. You can see in the center that she has all the creativity. Again, I'll let you know that green is representing the creativity, but she has her swords, and she's just like, I'm fed up with other people's beliefs. I have not the time to think about what other people expect of me. I have to do and be the best that I am. So now let's talk about the failures because that's what was telling you. Okay, think of everything in a completed way. You have your balancer right there, Libra. You have Aries. You have Venus in Aries. So your leadership, the leadership is what it's going to take. I got 111 on the clock. Okay. Okay. So it's letting you know that everything has come to a completion. If you look at a circle, it has a beginning and an end. Okay. So things have started up new. Use your leadership and start with love. Okay. Instead of thinking of failure, initiate what's going on in your vision. Okay. Take action on it. Call it out. Command it into being that it is yours, that it's already yours, and it will be. Okay. It will be. So, in essence, basically, they're saying keep your attitude right and speak with the sun. Feel like the sun is shining you and bring out that kind of pleasure, along with knowing that everything is coming to a change because it's out with the old and in with the new, because solutions are here. And that's what's going to bring you into balance and allow you to open up your heart and feel love again. Then you're going to have that sense of completion of the old and begin with all of the new because you're going to be starting with love. You're not going to let anyone come to you with something that holds you back from where you're being. You're going to cut the cords to those people, places, and things, thoughts, and imaginations, right? And you're going to bring out the love. You're going to form those connections. You're not going to be afraid because you're going to have that Prince of Wands. You're going to allow yourself to take that break to ponder things before you just jump into action. And you're going to remember things that the universal principles guide you and inspire you to do in order to achieve your goals. And then you're going to bring out something new. Okay. So now let's see what we get for a healing, grounding message for you. All right. Okay, look at that. Live your life now. Okay, you got the Unikite. Now, Unikite helps you out with old, like with that failure card. I'm gonna put it right here. With that failure card, okay, Unikite goes into your heart chakra and allows you to process what may have happened to you in life, whatever is getting to you in your subconscious mind, all right? Because we got the Neptune, it's opening up your subconscious mind. And as just as well, the Unikite is going to get all of the pain out of your heart. So just think about that for the next 2 weeks. And then let's see what else we have here. All right. Start fresh. Tell me they're not speaking to you, Libra. Time to start fresh. You have Chrysocolla. Okay. That's letting you know that it's a blue green. So it's healing with wisdom. Okay. You're going to know why you healed. You're going to know why things were working against you. You're going to know why things were making you feel like you might not have the attitude that you really want, your personality is off or anything like that. Okay. You're going to stop criticizing yourself. Make sure that you're complimenting yourself more, on a constant basis. Okay. Look in the mirror. All right. Woo. You're going to love this. You're gonna love this, Libra. Okay, lighten up. You got the aqua aura quartz. Okay, lighten up. You love lightening up. Okay, you love lightening up. You definitely love lightening up because it's like that's your natural nature. You feel like being happy, intelligent, and connecting with people, and actually help other people connect with each other. So on these cards, you got this. You started out where you're pouring out your love where it wasn't needed. Okay. Just think of it like that. Maybe you thought they needed it, but did it go the way you wanted it to? Okay. So then it wasn't needed. Keep your own attitude. Focus on you. This is also Venus of all the air signs. So you have Aquarius, you have yourself, Libra, and you have Gemini. So your duality, okay, stay in one place. All right. Keep your harmony and balance and innovate. Innovate, be shocking and innovate, all right? And then allow yourself to think with a fresh mind. Start fresh. Start off fresh. Allow yourself to feel the healing that it takes, all right? Allow yourself to feel that healing. Also, when it comes to failure, everyone has failed before. Life is full of mistakes, Libra. Life is full of things that we didn't think were going to go the way that we wanted it to. So it's time for you to allow yourself to let that come to an end. Let that be its completion. Whatever it is, give it the reason where you say, you know what? I see this as it is. Okay. I'm not going to let it stop my career. I'm not going to let it stop my business. I'm not going to let it stop my givingness or my receivingness. I'm not going to let it break my bonds. And then live in the now with Unikite. Okay. This is going in deep. This Unikite goes in and heals like past, like the stuff that you didn't even know was really bugging you. You want to let go of that kind of stuff. So you're going to think of Unikite. You look up some images of Unikite, or you may have some Unikite right now. Now, when it comes to out with the old and in with the new, you're gonna have to lighten up. Just lighten up. Everything changes. Everything changes. Everything changes at some time. You got Jupiter and Capricorn right there. So you see how you have the two yin and yangs right there? That's your masculine and your feminine energies. They need to be in balance. Call back your optimism to you. Call back your optimism and allow yourself to lighten up. Okay, Libra? This has been a wonderful reading for you. All right. I hope it's uplifting and you receive it as a gift. And next, okay, and all you guys, I didn't say it yet, but please like, comment, and subscribe to keep this channel alive, okay? And then we have next Aquarius. Okay, let's see, we got 46. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, your physical parts, you want to make sure that you're paying good attention to your legs, your blood, your neck, and your throat. Okay, these things are like, what's in the energies right now. So you just want to make sure that you're paying attention to these things. Okay, you're in a succeedant house, the second house of Taurus. So that means whatever you have been, putting together and developing and growing, it's going to continue. So now you just want to make sure that you're putting emphasis on your values and stay grounded and inventive for the humanitarian that you are. And you know what? And your ideas may come out and be groundbreaking. So that sounds pretty good to me, Aquarius. Okay. I'm going to clear this up really quick, Aquarius. I'm going to get you going. This is a wonderful time. I feel Neptune very intensely. So that's why I was thinking, I'm like, okay, let me make sure that people know that this is a good time to use your imagination to go forward because there's so many things that people could be focusing on that are in the opposite direction of positivity. And you are what you focus on, right? I mean, I have been challenged in so many ways, but you can't let people turn you into who they are. There's a lot of people who are trying to turn their and give you their energy and take yours, and that's around the world as you can see. There's so many different distractions going on that it's going to take away from your actions, right? And I'm a healer. So when it comes to, people coming at me, I used to always like feel like, oh, okay, maybe they're gonna change. But then you take on their energies, you take on their energies, you take on their negativity, their darkness, their shadow. So now I speak up because it keeps me better for when I'm bringing messages for you guys. Okay, I burn that off, and then I start off a whole new person. All right, so that's where I am. I hope you can find some inspiration in that statement so that you know that there's a better way to handle things. Just do not take on other people's energy. protect your own energy and allow yourself to go forward. You have air signs are thoughtful. Air signs keep things on their minds. It's going to be the last one. Air signs have a tendency to keep things on their mind, and you have to keep other people's minds out of your mind in order for you to be exactly where you want to be. Okay. So let's get started. All right. All right, so you got Moon in Libra. Okay, that's inner peace for you. Okay, Aquarius. Again, yours is in the second house. So when it comes to your values, you want to make sure that you're thinking of it from an inner peace, not an anxious or I'm gonna, try to shock the world, with this. You're already in a position where you're gonna have a groundbreaking experiences. So be grateful for that. I'm gonna do this a little different. I'm just gonna pull these out just so we can anticipate and wonder a little bit more. See, I'm shocking you, Aquarius. All right. Now let's see. Again, we're starting out with you being an inner peace. Okay. So do not disturb your own peace. All right. Do not disturb your own peace. You know, a lot of times people expect a lot from Aquarius, and Aquarius is already thinking a lot for other people. So you have to do it from a standpoint of being in an inner peace for these next 7 months. As much as you can, Aquarius is just the beginning of it. So it might seem like, okay, yeah, right, with everything that's going on currently in your life, but I just want to give you a heads up, Aquarius. You know, there's going to be planets coming into your sign that are going to transform your world, and that's going to be Pluto. Okay. And that's going to be, I think it's going to be, is it next June? Check it out. So you want to make sure that because that Pluto is a planet of transformation. This also brings out your fears because when you don't know why things are happening, it can make you fearful. Okay. So you want to make sure that you're staying in a keep that inner peace. Plan on having your inner peace because you got your card right there. Okay. So you got the star. Okay. You got the star Aquarius. That's your card. Humanitarian. Look at her. This doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is energy. So the divine light is letting you know there's a wonderful expectation that you can have of yourself because it's pouring out into the world from the universe through you. So you're like a conduit for everything that's beneficial to this world that's going to innovate, inspire, and bring out something new for everyone, including yourself. All right. So that's good. And it's about to start. Okay. It's initiating. You got the Ace of Wands right there. That's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, Aries is all about leadership. Leo is about coming from the heart, and Sagittarius is shooting your shot and being on point with it. Right. So just with this alone, you got a major transformation right there because fire and water brings out steam. So just allow yourself to anticipate that the fact that it's true, you're gonna come through with it. And look, you got the love card. All right. So that could be the love that you're thinking of, or doing, being, and having everything that you love, all of it being connected to you. Aquarius, this is a wonderful reading. Hopefully, YouTube distributes this video because currently I don't see anyone in there. So let's just go ahead and continue. Okay, now when things happen, such as the tower, Aquarius, just know that the all-seeing eye is looking down, and whatever it is, it's just like I was telling you about the Pluto or the Mars. Well, just like I was telling you about the Pluto, it's going to bring a transformation. If you have something that comes into your life bringing a shock, and makes you angry, just know that the all-seeing eye is still watching all over you, and you're special unto the universe. Okay, so keep your connections and bring out the love. Okay, Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself and know that when you take care of yourself, you're going to be taking care of other people as well. And it's going to be coming from the right place of love. So you're going to have that love connection feeling going on and everything that you are related to, okay, with the Knight of Cups. So get to work, start focusing on going as high as you can and blowing them away. You got the Mars in Capricorn, okay? So you have the energy to do all of the work, whether it is business, whether it is your health, or whether it's building things. You have everything to look forward to, along with keeping your emotions in balance, a foundation of an attitude that will not allow you to go any lower because you have the four. So that's giving you stability on all four sides, right? But you really need it to also come from above into down to your below. So keep thinking of yourself as a rejuvenated being, like no matter what happens that comes your way, it's happening for the greater good, you know? Now, in your heart, you want to keep the pleasure going and flowing in your heart. All right. And this card you can see again, golden lotuses, and they're also coming in, pouring into your cup. The cup represents you, and it's rebalancing all of your energies and getting it flowing right with that copper on there. Okay. So you have right here, this card is the sun in Scorpio. So it's going to be intense pleasures. You might have a very pleasurable spirit for the next 7 months. So you just wanna make sure that you're helping and not hurting with that spirit because the sun is shining on you. Again, the all-seeing eye is shining on you and bringing out that life, bringing out your joy and giving you stability, okay? Everything is coming with the joy and stability along with the pleasure and all of your connections, and look at that. You got the ace. Start saying your affirmations for everything you want to materialize because it's coming from inside and it's going to be building outside. So you want to keep that positivity, keep that total growth, keep that inspiration in a developmental stage. It's initiating right now. You got the ace of wands. Look, you have the beginning and the end with these two aces. You have the beginning and the end with these two aces. Do not let anyone judge you for what you want to create. Do not allow them, but at the same time, you have in your heart pleasure. Find a joke when they try to do. Think of it as a joke. Think of it as something that they don't know that you do. Okay. And you just kind of laugh and chuckle, but stay in a positive because again, you have the carry. It's all about your victory, and you have the Holy Grail in your hands. So you do have the above and the below. You do have all of the energies of the north, the south, the east, the west, the fire, the water, the air, the earth, all of it working for you. You're fully protected and you're being rejuvenated along with being guided in your carry out right there with the wheels. So listen to your imagination. Allow yourself to go to sleep at night dreaming about positive things and do not let people demonize yourself nor demonize other people because it's worthless energy. You got the devil card. Okay. That's like temptation. That's like addiction. That's escapism. That's restriction. You want to make sure that you're staying out of that. If you look really close, this goat is clever. This goat has higher perceptions. And when people speak on him in a negative way, he just looks like that. He just looks like, oh, is that what you think? That's funny. And you just stay focused on it, You check it, you let them, let yourself know, okay, they're demonizing me, but I have so much love in my heart that's coming through for me that I'm just going to focus on developing my connections, my technology, my coding, it could be things like that. And make that decision. Make that decision to balance your insides, your light side, your dark side, your masculine, your feminine. Okay. Make a choice to choose love. Make that your decision, right? From your heart of a child, to the mind of a man or woman, whichever it takes. Just make the decision that that's where you're going to stand on as you're in your chariot. Keep on going. All right. And then also, cut out other people's beliefs. You got the Queen of Swords, okay? Highly intelligent, can speak up in every way and always has clarity in her mind with the thoughts of a child, like that vivid imagination where you can say things and people laugh at you, okay? They laugh at you because your mind, they're like, "Oh, you're so childish. You may be too idealistic," and things like that. Do not listen to them. That's gonna be your temptation, okay? You'll be tempted to listen to them, but let your love flow. Keep your love going on. You got the Princess of Cups right here. She's already protected. She's seeing things clearly enough to let her love flow because, along with that swan on top of her head, she's saying, I know how to take care of the world. So she leaves the past behind her. She has emotional maturity and intelligence. Okay. So, this is where you have going on. There's not really much to correct here. I mean, to clarify, it's pretty cool. It's letting you know that you are the star. That's your own card that showed up, right? You're the star. You have every right to start up something new that is in a new beginning, initiated state. You are in a succeedant house. So that means that you get to do things in a new way, but it's the continuation of the things that you already have been going in your imagination. But now you get to be connected to it with love. It could be a person, with love. Then also anything that comes your way is going to be blown away as long as you keep the positive connections and keep doing your work, keep your emotions balanced. Think of all the pleasure that's come into your life due to the fact that the sun is shining on you and it's coming from you inside and out, along with the fact that you're going to be getting there. You're getting there. You're claiming the victory. You are the golden one. Okay. You're the golden one. So when they speak harshly or you find out that people aren't who they are, do not worry. Do not fear. Do not allow it. Make the decision to choose to uplift yourself, feel gifted and uplifted, along with the clarity of your mind, thinking from when you were beginning as a child growing up. Okay. You had an imagination that says, yes, I could see this happening for me, to me, with me, through me, and about me. Okay. And just let your love flow. Okay. Let your love flow, Aquarius. Now, let's give you some grounding crystals so that you know that everything is going to be okay in the form of healing. And this will be meant for you. So just know in Gemini, there's a lot of Mars going on, and Mars is right next. Mars is not only retrograde, so the energies that you might be feeling are things that it's like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe all this anger and frustrations when I'm trying to strategize everything that's going on. Just know that this is something that a lot of people are going through, and that Chiron is retrograde, so a lot of people are having to deal with their feelings and the healings of their past anyway. So, all right. Let's see what we have for you. Give me anything here. Okay, let's just do this. Hey, open up your heart. Look at all that love. You got the rose quartz. Okay. Look at how beautiful that is. Doesn't that make that you just looking at that just makes you feel good, doesn't it? Okay. So just allow yourself to open up your heart. Look to the pleasure that's coming for you. Okay. Open. It's just for you. It's just for you. There you go. Yes, and get crystal clear on your visions, okay? You got the clear quartz, all right? Get crystal clear on your vision. Stay focused, have clarity, and clear out any negativity that may be in your mind or world. Everything is gonna be okay. All right. You got the same thing the Libra got. You got citrine, and then you also got moonstone. Okay. So you want to stay focused on your purpose and you want to bring the light. Bring the light to your purpose. Bring a light to your purpose. Be of excellent service and shock the world with your geniusness, Aquarius. Okay? So that is your reading, Aquarius. And I hope you get to see this message because it's a wonderful message. Okay? Thank you so much. And I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend going forward. Thank you. Oh, and like, comment, and subscribe. Help me build this channel because I'm here for you.